Alright folks, we are here with the Dirty Dozen from Dirt Slingers. I have Rudy in here to the booth with me, so Rudy, how you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. Ready for another action-packed night here tonight like we had last night.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. We got, let's see, I know there's at least 15, 20 cars in here. So it's gonna be another great night. Got the word from Race Control that they are ready, so they should be hitting the track here soon for their hot laps.
Yeah, looks like there's about 20 maybe 22 of them out there, I think. 22 drivers. Very cool.
And I get to see some new guys. We just got to meet Crash D'Amico, so first time ever getting to broadcast him racing.
Michael D'Amico, yeah. And Ed Hewitt's going to be joining us out there.
And looks like we got our usuals, Danny, Zach, John, Ray Farlow, Johnny Bell from last night, Paul. So got a lot of our usuals here too. And they are taking the track now. Zach's coming out on the track.
Oh, his trading paint's down.
Mine's up at the moment, but that don't mean it's not gonna crash or hasn't crashed on your end, because it did crash on me yesterday.
Well, it's not wanting to start here. I don't know.
That's not good. We got Zach Rounds, Bentley Glazer, Dirty Dude Walker Racing. At his dad's house we were in for him. Danny Waller Jr. and Justin Sanders taking the green flag now. That's interesting when I found out he was at his dad's house racing. So get back to your parents' house and why not race while you're there? It's right out. Danny Waller's got the 18.754 to have the fastest lap out there.
I have trading paint running tonight. I can't even get it to close.
That's not a good thing. Are you on the beta as well?
There's a new version. Hold on. Yeah, I'm on the beta.
Yeah, that new beta trading paints, it works when it wants to and it works good, but when it doesn't, boy, it'll go haywire. Dirty Dude Walker's got the fastest lap now with an 18.208, followed by Justin Sanders with an 18.229.
Well, that was just tearing him up that he wasn't able to run after last night. Boy, that just tearing him up.
Yeah, I would imagine he did everything he could to get hooked up and be here tonight, because he does not want to fall behind in points, because as competitive as this is, a bad night here can hurt you in the points, much less just not being here altogether. Looks like they are done, so we'll get the next group of guys out here soon.
That I can't.
And also, while we're in this little break here, for the viewers that are out there watching, it's still a work in progress. We still have more to come, but let us know what you think of the new overlay. This is what I'll be using whenever I'm streaming. So like I said, we still have a lot more to add to it, but this is the beginnings of it. Alright, we got Bentley Glazer. He was out last time. There he goes. Got John Batista, Ed Hewitt, Nate Davis, and Steven Renaud, and Al Cena. I guess that's looks like Cena, so we'll make sure we pronounce that right. Those are going to be your 5 guys out this time. Is Ed Hewitt new, Rudy, or is he
No, he's new in the league, yeah, but he just joined tonight. But yeah, he might be up in the booth with us later on. I don't know. He's talking about it.
Oh, okay. That was Ed we were talking to. That
Yeah.
was I just didn't connect the Ed H and last name together. They're running a little slow today, but.
Well, there you go. Yep. Ed Hewitt, John Batista, Al Cena, Nate Davis, and Steven Renaud.
And Ed's back in the pits. He pulled out of the pits and ran into a light pole and pulled it back into the pits. So,
Well, he said he's having trouble with his wheel, so
yeah.
he's hoping that it would, hang out okay. But I don't know. He may have trouble with it tonight.
I was wondering if he was having trouble with his gas pedal for a minute. He went to leave the pits and went backwards. So, not sure, but he must be having those issues he mentioned for sure. Looks like, yeah, he's still in the pits, so I'm not sure. They may go on without him.
All right, looks like they're getting ready to roll out here on Al Cena. Okay.
So far, Dirty Dude Walker still 18,207. Coming back with vengeance after missing a race.
Here they go. Nate Davis with a pretty good time. Still down there at the bottom, huh?
Yeah, John Batista's the fastest of the group right now. There goes Steve Renaud running at 18,293, just 0.8086 off of
Yeah,
Walker.
that was a great lap there by Steven Renaud.
Yeah, that puts him in the top 5, so great run. It's kind of odd, I believe, if I recall correctly. Last night, John Batista wasn't real far up in the pack for part of it, but he looked like he was there at the end, so I'll have to keep an eye on him and see where he starts and finishes tonight.
Yeah, Steven Renaud actually having a better time there than John Batista. What? John Batista is usually very fast.
Yeah, we might have to, during a little break, when they get the lineups and whatnot, pull him down here and see if this is maybe not one of his favorite tracks. As Nate Davis just ran a 18,230.
It looks like Ed Hewitt might have disconnected and reconnected. Could have been having probably had to reset everything, so he may be in another one. All right, looks like Ray Farlow, Cody Olson. Oh, wait a minute now. We're waiting to see if who's going to enter the track here. Okay, Ross Phillips, Dustin Sizemore, Ray Farlow, Cody Olson, and Michael D'Amico enter the track. 5 of them.
And Ray Farlow was one of our top 3 last night, so that's another one you definitely want to keep an eye on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
These cars they look the same, but believe me, with that much more horsepower, 410 over a 360, they are little rockets.
No doubt.
We've seen it before, and I'll definitely, as I'm sure you will be looking for it, the restarts and the initial start. If somebody pops a wheelie, you can easily wad up 3 or 4 cars at the start of a race.
Oh man, I'm telling you, we seen a couple of them last night where there was they got together, and it was pretty devastating to a few drivers. But I'll tell you what, that was an amazing race last night. If y'all didn't catch last night's race, go back there on the YouTube channel and check it out, man. Amazing race.
40 laps with 5 cautions.
Miko having a little bit of problem, and he's got company now. He's got right on his tail there. Oh, he did finally get away from him. He's trying to figure out these 410s. He's used to running the 360s, and these 410s, like you said earlier, got a whole lot more horsepower.
Yeah, they're really especially a handful. Well, on this track in this state, not really a whole lot of wear into it. But coming out of the corners, you don't want any force feedback because it already wants to overcorrect itself. And if you do, you will be in that outside wall. Ray Farlow just ran an 18.293.
Yes, sir. Very good lap for him. That brings him up to 7th in the overall standings. Cody Olson, 9th in the standings. Ross Phillips, Dustin Sizemore, and Michael D'Amico still trying to pick up some time out here. Like I said, he's used to the 360s, really trying to get used to the 410s. And Cody Olson just come up to the top 3 on the board.
Wow.
With a very fast lap. 18.228. Not far off of Dirty Dude's time there of 18.207.
I was sitting here looking. If you look between the top 9 cars, you say there, you look at them and think, oh, they're spread out, but every one of them is running 18.2 between the top 9 cars.
Yep. The top 10 are all within a tenth of a second. Isn't that something?
That is just
1/10.
Yeah, so I mean, you think they're going to divide these into heat races, but come into the feature, and they are going to be right there together.
Phil Stahl just received a throughput, but I'm sure he'll be back. I know he was pretty eager for tonight.
Yeah, he's been in here. Shoot, he was in TeamSpeak, 2 hours before the race ever started, so he is been definitely ready to get here.
And he helped me out a ton. I can't thank Phil enough for, there he's reconnecting. Thank you, Phil, again, man. All right, so we got Jason Allison, Brandon Thomas, John Winkler, and I thought Ross Phillips was, I think he already had one out. So I think we got 3 of them here right now.
Yeah, and Edge, there's Ed coming out as well.
Yep, there's Ed. Okay, Ed Hewitt rejoining. He'll come out late. Hopefully he got that wheel issue figured out this time.
Yeah, you've got a lot of guys in here that are known just for racing, but also for other things. You got Ed. I found out today he used to be here in the booth, may be here with us later. Jason, if you like these graphics, that is who does them for us. So these guys are more than just racers out here.
Okay, so Ed Hewitt, Brandon Thomas, John Winkler, and Jason Allison.
Looks like we're going to go one more time by. Oh, I stand corrected. The green flag.
Yeah, green is out.
Let's see if any of these guys can crack that top 10 or, possibly take that first spot.
And then I think we're only going to have 4 drivers that have not qualified yet. Would be Phil Stahl, Paul Crumride, Johnny Bell, and Roger Wagner. The only 4 left. Right now, these guys are still sitting back at the back of the field there. Now, Jason Allison just took up the 15th position. Oh, Brandon Thomas just topped that.
18.629. And 22 drivers here, so only 2 of these guys will be going home. So, not as many as last night going to be packing it, which increases their odds of making it. So these drivers are probably happy about that.
And you never know. Roger might decide that being there's only 22 of them, he might just let all 22 of them race. He has done that before. I don't know if he'll do that tonight, but he has done that before.
Yeah, and then this is a pretty wide. It's not a super wide track, but it's definitely a little wider than say Williams Grove or something like that, where we started the season with. So you have a little more room to play when you have this much horsepower and such a little bitty car. So you could afford to put 22 cars on there. It's not gonna factor too much into that.
Brandon Thomas did come into the 13th qualifying position, but yeah. Jason Allison 16th, John Winkler 17th, and Ed Hewitt 18th. Like I said, Ed's still having trouble trying to figure that thing out. He was pretty slow out there.
Yeah, it's fortunately you take that long of a break, it comes back and get you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know I probably wouldn't even be that fast out there myself.
Yeah, I've
here's the last four coming out.
I tried and well, I still been practicing myself. I think I'm better go if I go backwards I'd probably be faster, but I'm just not quite fast enough to hang with these guys. These are a caliber and a skill level all their own. Hey, Roger Wagner popping the wheelie coming out of pit road.
Yes, sir. Roger Wagner, Johnny Bell, Paul Crumray, and Phil Stahl. The last four here for the qualifiers. Then we're moving on to the heat races, folks. Heat races coming up right after this.
Heat races, Trophy Dash, B main, and A main, all guaranteed to be some awesome racing.
All right, there they go.
Alright, let's see if any of these guys can get in that top 10. We got a lot of good drivers in this little group right here.
Yeah.
And Johnny
has not turned in a time yet. There he finally turns in one.
Up to 16th with an 18.664.
Yes, sir. And Phil Stahl just cracking in almost into the top 10. I look for him to crack that top 10. I really do. Phil was really trying to, he was kind of upset about his run last night. I mean, it wasn't really anything of his doings, but having a kind of a bad run last night, and he's trying to come back with a better run here tonight.
Oh. I believe he might have just disconnected right in the middle of a run. If that's the case, he's having some serious internet issues.
Well, he's still in the room.
Yeah, he completely disappeared off the track going into turn 3.
Well, let's hope he doesn't fall out.
Yeah, that would definitely not be what you want to see. And if he does make it back in, let's hope that that doesn't happen during the race, because you definitely don't want to see someone just disappear in front of you. It scares you just a little bit.
Paul Crumray just turned into 11th position. Roger Wagner 14th. Oh, he just picked that up to 14th. Johnny Bell back to 19th. Now Phil Stahl makes it back in there. If he's still in the room, he will be 13th. And Roger Wagner just beat Paul Crumray. Wow, close run right there. A 319 to a 388. Holy smokes. That last lap by Roger Wagner was a good one. That was a keeper there.
Yeah, they're gonna be battling it, I guarantee you. And right around where he is, that should put him towards the front of his heat race too.
Phil Stahl lost connection again. He keeps losing connection. I see Jason said he keeps losing connection again. He keeps getting kicked. Dang, he needs to figure that out. Getting a hold of iRacing about that or something.
And was he? Bob Ramundo, was he been in there this whole time, or did he just connect?
No, he was in there.
He has not run a lap yet.
No, he didn't. He probably connected late. Yeah, he probably connected late.
If it's anything like last night and normal, I would imagine they'll just tack him at the end of a heat race or a B. So.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, it's going to be fun tonight. Kind of
Yeah,
nice I don't have to run the cameras.
it's always nice to give a break to somebody, so we don't mind giving you a little break there.
Let me go. I'll go up and find out what's going on so I can come back and report to you.
All right, sounds good. Oh, and sorry if I sound a little funny, folks. It seems like I am losing my voice, which is not what you want when you're in the middle of a broadcast, but we will fight through one way or another. We will get this done. As we are just getting ready for heat races coming up in a minute. They're just getting the lineup set for you. They put about 5 or 6 cars on each heat race, and they will run probably about 5 heat races here tonight, or 5, about 3 heat races, 3 6-piece. So should be that, but they will be getting that sorted out very shortly. As for the track percentage there, Dallas James, I am not real sure if they started fresh or if they put a little bit of wear on it. They may start it around 20-30% or so. There you go. Jason is in there racing tonight, so he can tell us we just don't have access to that information. All right, folks, again, hang tight with us. This is like real dirt track racing. They do heat races and everything, like we said before. So they do have to get lineups set, figure out who's going to be racing in what heat race. When they do that, we will be right there to cover every last bit of it for you. So then we will be right back.
All right, you ready for the rundown?
Yes, sir. We are ready.
All right. Heat race number 1. We've got Derek Walker, Bentley Glazer, Stephen Renaud, Phil Stahl if he makes it back in, Michael D'Amico, and Paul Crumry. That's heat number 1.
That's a packed heat race right there. That should be interesting to watch.
But we know who's going to win that one.
Yeah.
And I just had to tease Derek. I said, man, you just couldn't take it. You had to be in there. And he goes, he said, you have no idea. It was just killing me.
I can imagine these guys. They love any form of racing they can get on, and to be away from it, it really is. Pardon the drug reference, but it is like a crackhead without crack. It's just that addicting to them.
Yeah, we'll be getting ready here. We're gonna be running the heat races here next. We just ran the qualifiers, is all we did. See who's gonna be running in the who's gonna be running against who in the heat races here. So I'm just letting these guys know in chat. That's what's going on. So you haven't missed anything. We're just getting started here, folks. When we get to the A main, and I did kind of hear from the guys, they're probably going to let all 22 of them race in the A main. So, but this is just to get them all set up.
That should definitely be a good race. 22 of some of the fastest drivers, if not the fastest drivers here on iRacing.
I'm telling you, these guys are amazing.
Yeah, this is definitely the best run league out there, hands down.
I would say probably the most organized and the most professionally run.
Yeah.
At least, and they've got some excellent drivers. So.
And the good thing is we get we don't know we have broadcasted the Saturday, but we do not always cover that one. But we have Thursday night, Friday night, and also Sunday. Unfortunately, Rudy has a separate race that night, Sunday night. But we have 3 nights that we cover for this league, so we get 3 great nights of dirt track racing.
Yeah, heat race number 1 coming right up here, folks. They're just I see Phil did reconnect. They might be waiting on him to get in there because he is in the first heat race. Again, Derek Walker, Bentley Glazer, Stephen Renaud, Phil Stahl, Michael D'Amico, and Paul Crumry. That is your first heat race. 6 of them. We'll have 4 heat races. I don't know how they got that. That's 24 drivers. Oh, he's got Zach Rounds in there. Why would he have Zach Rounds in there? Zach ain't even in there, is he?
Yeah, he's in there. Qualifier or hot laps, he ran 6th fastest.
Oh, okay. My bad.
And then 23. We actually have 23 drivers with Bob Ramundo coming in late.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got 24 here.
Yeah. Well, maybe he's expecting us to go out there and race too.
Could be.
Yeah, that would be I can only speak for myself, but that would be a disaster if I was out there with them. We'd be here till midnight. Or till there was no cars left.
Numbers ain't adding up here, but we'll see. They'll be getting ready to go out. Looks like they are getting ready. Here we go. Bill Stahl, Michael D'Amico, Stephen Renaud, Paul Crumry, and Bentley Glazer, and
Dirty
Dude Walker. He just could not take it. Man, that's funny. He had to make it in here tonight. No, man, he wasn't going to miss this.
Uh-oh. Phil Stoll is still sitting at the end of pit road. That is not good. He may still be having issues.
Uh-oh.
Yep, he is off the track, so he may... That's unfortunate. He didn't even make it off pit road before having some more internet issues. Unfortunately for him, the show must go on, so I'm sure they will probably go ahead and run it.
Probably.
Well, we'll keep an eye on Dirty Dude up here, see how he can do. Starting in the back, so interesting. So they must have inverted it then, because he was fastest. So if he's starting in the back, they did do a invert.
Yep, that must be. That's exactly what they did. Paul Crumry will, because he was, they've inverted this. Because Paul Crumry is going to be leading them off, and he was the last one on the heat board. So, and here we go. I think they're tightening up the field. 5 of them going to take it. And here we go. Green.
Oh
man.
Miko,
that was a little exciting there.
He saved it, but he just almost hit that wall.
Oh, side by side. Wow, look at this here. Good racing. He's going to lose that battle there, though, to Stephen Renaud.
Uh-oh. Man, Michael's just, he's getting used to it. He's little wild back there, but he's getting it.
Well, contact there between Bentley Glazer and Dirty Dude. Dirty Dude trying to get to the front. Paul Crumry pulling away. Look at this. What a run for Paul Crumry.
And a brand new paint job, too, debuting that here tonight.
And Bentley Glazer is not giving up on the Dirty Dude. He's going to do the old slide job up in front of him and take that second position from Dirty Dude.
Steven Renaud's right there behind him too. If they mess up at all, he's gonna capitalize on it.
Oh, yes. This is some good racing right here. Dirty Dude has met his match here tonight with Bentley Glazer. Yeah.
And I'm assuming the top 2 advance to the A main just like normal. So if he doesn't pick up the pace and get by the 4 of Bentley, he's going to be fighting his way through that B main.
Yep. The top 2 will move on to the trophy dash and will already be in the A main. So then they'll run the trophy dash to find out the lineup of the front drivers. I'm not sure how many. I think we have 4 heats here tonight. So it'll be 8 drivers. The top 2 out of each heat will go on to the trophy dash. That will line them up in the A main. Boy, Bentley Glazer's doing a great job of holding off Dirty Dude right now.
Yeah, but sitting there watching, it looks like both of them are catching the
yes.
Paul Cumray up at the front.
Yep, he's saying, man, come on, them laps can't get clicked down fast enough.
This could be a 3-way battle for the lead here in a minute.
He's holding them up pretty good. Bentley Glazer holding off Dirty Dude. It's so hard to pass here, and as long as Bentley keeps holding that position, and Steven Renaud joins forces here. He's trying something on the outside of the Dirty Dude.
And he's got him passed, but can he pass him at the line? That's the only place that matters here.
And Bentley's breathing a little sigh of relief right there. He's going, okay, good. Them 2 battling each other. I can get away from them. Now I can focus on Paul Crumry to try to grab this win.
And I'm not sure, did you get a chance to see how many laps there were? Because they've got to be running down.
No, I forgot to ask. I think they usually run like 8 laps. They might run 10 tonight. I'm not sure. Sometimes they run 8. Sometimes they run 10.
Either way, it's not very many more.
Yeah.
And
Bentley Glazer looking to the inside. Oh, man.
I think
they're doing a great job of holding them guys off.
Yeah, that 7-Up paint job may be making him a little faster tonight because he is flying.
I'm telling you, that brand new paint job, I seen it all over Facebook today, man. That looked awesome. I've never seen a 7-Up car.
I haven't either. That's definitely a new one, especially on a sprint car. That Dirty Dude's going to the outside.
He did it. He got it. Paul Crumry comes home the winner, and Bentley Glazer second, holding off Dirty Dude. Wow, great job. Wow, Paul's got to be just floating on cloud 9 right now, I'm telling you.
And they are holding nothing back. We already got the next group coming out.
Yep. Yeah, they're getting it going. Yeah, we don't want you guys to be like lulling here. Last night there was a lot of lag time in between stuff, and we did lose a lot of viewers because of that. But I know there was some other stuff going on too. But still, Johnny Bell looks like he's going to be leading them off here. Let me give you a rundown here of heat number 2. Justin Sanders, Zach Rounds, Al Cena, Danny Waller, Johnny Bell, and Ed Hewitt looks like in this one.
Yeah, this one looks also, so yeah, this one's they're going to invert every one of them. Zach Rounds being in the back, he won last night. He is extremely fast, probably one of the fastest in here. I believe, didn't we find out he's leading the points in the Thursday night series?
Yeah.
So, starting in the back, we'll see if he can get to that first or second spot and lock himself into the A main or in the trophy dash, or if he's going to be running through the B main tonight.
Yep. All right, looks like Ed Hewitt's going to bring him to the line here. Him and Johnny Bell. This ought to be good. Yeah, Zach Rounds wanting to get up there. He's going to have to work hard, pass smart, don't get in.
Whoa!
Here we go! Wow, wheelies everywhere.
Dude, that was Ed Hewitt popping a wheelie, then the one car of Danny Waller popping a wheelie.
Yeah. Wow, Justin Sanders taking over the lead. Man, what a smart job on the number 81 there of Al Cena. Cena out of shape.
He was almost completely sideways.
Yep, and Zach Rounds closes right up on Cena now. In the meantime, Justin Sanders is getting away.
He's got at least a 8 or probably 10 car length lead over them right now.
Yes, sir. Johnny Bell will go into 4th.
It is a nice looking car too.
Danny Waller 5th, and Ed Hewitt will be 6th after starting on the pole. But man, what a pull away for Justin Sanders.
That was unfortunate for Ed.
Yep, Cena's catching him. Yeah, if he wouldn't have popped that wheelie, boy, he just got up back. He got into gas a little bit too hard, too quick.
That's what we said. These things got so much horsepower, and you touch the throttle, and they just pop wheelies all day long. And really, the battle going on right now is for 2nd and 3rd with Zach Rounds and Al Cena.
Both great racers right there. I know Al from a long time ago, and I know Dirk's new to most of us out here, but boy, I'll tell you what, he's showing he's got the horsepower, he's got the will to do it, so that's good. Coming up on lap traffic here, Ed Hewitt, they're going around. Ed, close to the wall up there.
I thought he scraped it for a minute, but I don't think he did.
Ed's still trying to learn this car. I think he was a little bit kind of worried about even racing here tonight, but he wanted to give it a whirl. So
we definitely, if we get a little break, we should pull him down here to the booth and see what he thinks now that he's run a heat race and some hot laps in it.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'm sure we get an earful about that one. Al Cena's still hanging on to 2nd. Zach Rounds just can't get up there and do anything with him right now. They've only got a couple of laps left here. I know that. I didn't count them, but I don't think they have many laps left.
It's got to be at least maybe a lap or two, if I venture to guess.
Yeah, we have not had a caution yet here. Knock on wood. I'm knocking on real wood.
That's like I hope your wood's better than Rogers was last night, because he knocked on it and then we had 5 cautions. So
yeah, a bunch of cautions. Good run right here between Al Cena and Zach Round. Those two are really keeping the pressure on Justin Sanders, but Justin has quite a big pull away. But here comes Zach Rounds, late race. Wow, look at this. He's putting the pressure on Cena.
Oh, he is right there. He fell back too and then caught back up with him.
Yeah, he did. He's looking for some digging right now. Cena's on it. You know, once you get these cars going and you get them going into the turns and stuff, you kind of get into that rhythm. You know, I'm sure you understand that. But you find that, and that'll do it right there. And Justin Sanders and Al Cena will move on to the trophy dash. Zach Rounds takes 3rd. Wow, heck of a run right there by Justin Sanders. I'm telling you, man, that was great.
Yeah, getting a lot of names that I haven't got to see before, so this is pretty interesting.
Yeah, let me see if I can get. Justin's got his mic muted. I don't know if I can maybe get Al Cena down here. He is not muted. Al Cena, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, sure do.
Wow, what a run there, brother. Man, I'll tell you what, you were doing a heck of a job holding off Zach Rounds. What's the track conditions out there like right now? Is it starting to get a little slick?
Yeah, it's starting to slicken up just a little bit. It's still not too bad, but still pretty racy right now.
What do you think it's going to be like by the time we get to the trophy dash?
Oh, by the time the trophy dash gets here, I think the track's going to be real slick. Probably a little bite way up high, though.
Well, guess what, Al? You're going to make it into the trophy dash there, brother. So good job out there. Man, that was a heck of a run.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, brother. Well, good luck later. And, thanks for talking with us, brother.
You betcha.
All right, here we go with another heat. This is the 3rd heat.
Yep, we got Cody Olson, John Batista, Roger Wagner, Brandon Thomas, Jason Allison, and Bob Ramundo.
Oh, okay, because I see, I had a different Corey, but I don't see Corey in here.
Was it Corey Henry? Because, yeah, he did. Maybe he was supposed to be here.
Yeah, it was supposed to, yeah, Corey Henry. Okay. Bob Ramundo, though. Okay.
And it also looks like Colton Davis just connected, too.
Oh, boy. Why are we getting such late arrivals here?
Maybe they had traffic. They had to get... No, they could have been caught speeding, got a ticket, you know. They want to inspect that trailer and make sure you ain't carrying anything you shouldn't be. Yeah. Fortunately, the law doesn't care if you're trying to get to a racetrack. It looks, Ed is not racing. He is just not off the track yet.
Oh, okay. Ed?
Hang on, Ray, I gotta move my car.
Oh!
Oh, man!
Major pile up.
They'll restart that one. Holy smokes, we got cars all over the place there. I'm not sure who did what, but whew, that was pretty crazy.
Go back about 20 seconds with that one. Look like Jason Allison got a little wonky. The 51 got a little... who was the 51 Brandon? It was a couple of people getting a little out of shape there.
Well, they can go back to pits here and get a new car. Get her back going here again.
That's again, it kind of goes back to what we were talking about, is the horsepower. If you don't time it just right and you hit the gas, these things will pop wheelies, get sideways, flip backwards. They can do all kinds of stuff.
You bet. Alright, so let me see. This is...
Should be heat race number 3, I believe.
Yeah, this is heat race number 3.
Now we got Ed down here with us too. He is back in the pits now, so.
Alright, Roger Wagner on the front. He's going to get them going. I thought they would have just restarted it, but I guess not.
But I'm wondering if Jason requested to start in the back, seeing that he does not get as much seat time as he nor the rest of these guys.
Could be after they inverted it and everything, but looks like we're ready to go back green here next time by.
Looks like Roger Wagner is gonna lead them down the front stretch here.
Yes, he is. Oh, Ed, back in the booth. We called enough of these, didn't we, Ed?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, not dirt racing, but
Not dirt racing, a whole lot of asphalt racing.
Here they go, green, green, green.
Oh, John Batista getting spun around.
And they did throw caution there.
Go back and take a look. I'm not sure Jason or the 53, one of them may have, yeah, it looks like Jason kind of tagged his back bumper, but not of his own fault. Somebody popped a wheelie in front of him, too. Even might have been the 51 popped a wheelie. Oh, Brandon Thomas.
Yeah, Brandon Thomas.
I think I did the same thing.
Yeah, you did.
It's very easy to do, that's for sure.
A lot of horsepower there, ain't there, Ed?
Oh, I mean, really, it's hard to control. I want to be honest with you, Rudy. I was out there, and my steering wheel still messed up, and I'm trying to control the car. It's just a tough race. I said I didn't want to ruin nobody's race, so I'll just come out and do the broadcast thing, man. So we figured out what's going on with my wheel.
Okay. All right, here we go. Back to your...
A great battle going on between Cody Olson and John Batista. And Brandon Thomas.
Oh, Cody Olsen going to get punted into the wall. That'll bring out another caution here.
Come on, guys, let's get it right.
Well, apparently it's a deja vu. We mentioned the cautions and then they came out.
Yep. Pretty much.
I think we're going to have to start inspecting some wood because I think we're getting sold some fake wood that we don't know about.
Yeah, we're knocking on some fake wood.
I guess some of that plexi or whatever, not plexi board. Yeah, I can't talk today. Particle board.
Hey, we got Jeff Peterson in chat. Jeff Peterson, how you doing, Jeff? And I think they're going to go single file restart this time because they did get past one lap.
Well, you know, Roger, that's how he likes it. I mean, if he can't get it right the first time or the second time, let's go single file and we'll get it right this time.
Well, the rule is they always go single file after, you know, the first initial start. As long as they completed one lap. Well, I think they did finally get one lap in, so they'll go single file now. Brandon Thomas will be starting second. John Batista third. And here they go. Green, green, green. Oh, Roger, man, that was a handful right there.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, he is all over Brandon Thomas. That's the race for second place, and the track is starting to get a little slicker out there, so it's going to be more difficult for these guys to make some passes.
It looked like John Batista had a run on the 51 of Brandon and just had to check up a little bit, as he does get by him there.
Cody Olsen making contact there with the number 53 of Bob Ramundo. Cody trying to work his way back up there to Bob now. But back up front, Roger Wagner continuing to lead. Brandon Thomas second and Batista third. This is where the race is right here for second and third to see who's going to make it into the trophy dash. Going to be one of those two.
John Batista definitely has the speed to get by him, by Brandon Thomas. He's done it 2 times, but just falls back behind him. So I know he has enough to get by him, but to stay by him is the question.
Yep, and handle that car, you know, taking it down there on the bottom like that when we know there's not a whole lot of grip down there on the bottom. But he is trying. He's trying every lap here to get that run down there on the bottom.
He's falling back now, so that's fortunate. We'll see if he can get it up. It looks like Cody Olsen looked like he was going to try to get by Bob Ramundo. Just right there, just can't seem to make the pass stick.
And in the meantime, Roger starting to pull away. And starting to close in on lap traffic. Be closing in on the back there of Jason Allison.
I don't know about him, but anytime I ever came up on lap traffic, which was usually I was the lap traffic, but still scares you.
What are you saying?
I was in the back a lot.
Well, you're slow. You're slow like me.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
What they say, there's a lot of practice. You need to get on practice and practice. That's when you would get it right.
This is very true.
Well, Roger's still hanging on, but Batista does go into second as he did get around the number 51 there of Brandon Thomas. So Batista trying to make it into that trophy dash. Looks like right now he's going to have it.
Yeah.
Trophy dash.
I guarantee you, after battling him that long for so many laps, John Batista is just kind of has a sigh of relief right now. Like, fine, I made it. As long as I don't mess up, I'm in.
We got one more heat race to go here, folks, before we get to the trophy dash. Last heat race will be Nathan Davis, Ray Farlow, Ross, what's his name? Ross Phillips, Dustin Sanders,
Yep.
John Winkler and Bob. Oh no, Bob's already moved in. Okay, I think Phil Stahl's going to take Bob's place in that last heat race because I guess Phil made it back in.
Question of the hour: what are they going to do with Colton Davis, who came in late? If he's going to be tacked on?
Yeah, I don't know what they'll do. Or maybe he might not be able to race. I don't know what they're going to do there. They'll have to wait and see. These guys have got to start figuring, get in here a little earlier to make that. They send out enough notices to all the members to make sure that they're here on time for the pill draw and everything. And gosh, you don't even make it until an hour after the broadcast has started, the race has started. So, all right, looks like Roger Wagner and John Batista will move on to the trophy dash. Cody Olsen did wind up coming in third.
Again, that's Cody Olsen and Zach Round's teammates. Both of them finishing just right outside the top two, so they will probably be in that B main right up there together. So it'll be interesting to see how hard they fight each other.
All right, as I said, Nathan Davis, Ray Farlow. I think Colton Davis may be going to race too.
Yeah, I just said him. He is sitting on pit road now.
Yep. I'm thinking Phil Stahl's going to be in this. John Winkler, Dustin Sizemore, excuse me, Ross Phillips, Ray Farlow. These guys all in this last heat race here, folks. This is last ones to take the top two out of this race to take it on to onto the trophy dash.
We're gonna have go ahead.
It looks like Phil Stahl is going to make it out there this time. Hoping his internet holds out.
This will be interesting. Got 7 in this one instead of our normal 6 because of Colton Davis.
Right. Yep, making it in at the last minute there. I don't know. I think I'd kind of throw a cutoff on it. Hey, if you can't make it in there before the first heat race, you ain't racing tonight. But so let's see who's going to start. Be the number 69 there. John Winkler will start these guys off.
This is going to be a good. Hopefully, we don't see any more wheelies being popped at the start. But either way, this is going to be some great racing.
You know what that's like, huh?
Oh man, it's terrible. I didn't realize that, when you step down on that gas pedal, man, that front of that car just comes up in the air.
Yes, it does.
They were powerful little beasts, that's for sure.
I really like the 360 cars. Want to be honest with you.
Yeah, 360s are they're a handful too, but they're nowhere near like these things are. These are monsters.
Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely know you got to have a gas and a throttle control. Here we go. We're going to hit the green light now, guys.
Oh, 7 cars hit the inside wall, but no harm done. He got it going.
Yeah,
oh,
we got a couple tangled up together.
Holy moly! That's a 69 of John Winkler.
Yeah, John Winkler, Ross Phillips. Those guys got collected.
I think he wheel hopped off somebody. Hey, look.
That front end come up off the back of that rear end and just made him come up in the air.
Oh, and he flipped too, somehow landing back on his wheels. So, not sure if that will end his night. I know they run that rule: if you flip, you're done. So, he did kind of flip, but landed back on the wheels. Doesn't look like it. He is in the pits, so he'll probably be coming back out. Well, that did not complete a lap, or did it?
I don't believe it did. I think they were just about ready to, but He may have counted it as a lap. So if so, they'll be starting single file here on this restart. Yeah, they must have counted that as a lap. So it looks like the number 72, Ray Farlow, is going to be starting behind Dustin Sizemore. No, they're not going to do that. Okay. They're going to start the race all over again because they have not completed a lap. So that's going to put John Winkler right back up in command of this start.
That kind of worked out good for Nate Davis. He got a little squirmy there on the start and got a little sideways and lost a couple of spots. So that worked out good for him.
What the heck's going on here?
I don't know what. They're not going yet. I think people thought they were going, but they're not yet.
Yeah, I think the Ross Phillips, the 7, thought they were going and kind of ran over the back of the 69. Right about now, in a real track that we used to race at our home track here, be the flagman being down on the ground pointing to flags at people telling them to calm down.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have that here.
Yeah, you'd probably just be able to drive through them anyway. All right. Oh, Nate Davis. Oh.
John Winkler sideways again. Is that going to bring out the caution again?
Yep, it is.
Yep. Wow, are they ever going to get this thing started?
I don't know. We'll go back and take a look at that. I think the 16 may have came down and hit him. That would the 16 of Dustin Sizemore. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Bad angle if the 69 went up or 16 came down, and either way they did touch each other.
Alright, he's going to come in and get a fresh car. John Winkler. And he might be just going to just stay in pits or something there. I'm not really sure.
So yeah, he's still currently on pit road.
Alright, so it looks like Ross Phillips is going to take him off here.
Yep, he is in the pits, and yep, they're green. Oh,
Race second, Dustin Sizemore.
Nate Davis. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh wow, we got two cars flipping horribly back there.
Wow.
They got to take a look at that one. There was two cars flipping really bad.
And Nate he really dive bombed it in there. Come right up the track and ran right into Sizemore.
Oh, this 23 and 16 both went for a violent ride. That would be Phil Stoll and Dustin. So wow. If they are running the rule, if you flip it, you're out because both of them cleared the fence.
Jeez, oh man, they were out of there.
Might have to go check on some fans because some parts of cars may have gone over that fence.
I'm telling you.
Oh, the 26 is slick. 36, all right. 36 comes up into him, the 16. The fly job there.
Yeah, Nate Davis, he drove it in there really hard. Really aggressively, and man, he just cleaned his clock.
Big time.
Here goes Ross Phillips, ready to take him off again here. I'll be right right back, guys.
All right, all right. Well, here goes restart number 5, 6.
Probably, yeah. Come on, guys, you can do it.
We'll see. Hopefully nobody's popping any too many wheelies right here. Not the best start, but Ross Phillips gets a good start. We got Nate Davis and Ray Farlow here. Gonna have a little battle going on though.
Oh, yeah.
Fourth. That being Colton Davis, he came in late, but he's trying to get the win. That's how you stick it to him, show him. I can show up late and still get in the top 2 and make the feature race. Oh! Yeah, Nate Davis just tapped it. They call it a love tap, but I'm sure he didn't love it very much. Ross Phillips is a little loose there. If Colton Davis can capitalize off of it, but I just don't know if he has enough time, enough speed, or enough real estate.
No, I think what happened once he hit that wall, it kind of messed his tires up a little bit or something there. Lost some speed off that car.
Yeah. Yeah, Ross Phillips gained about 2 or 3 car lengths over Colton Davis there.
Oh yeah, he looks like he wants to take that second spot there for sure.
All right, Ray Farlow may take it from Colton Davis.
Oh, tagged him in the rear end a little bit.
Might have another shot at it if they got enough laps. May get by him. We'll see. Obviously, Nate Davis is trying to get by him, though.
I see that. Oh, can he do it? 71's taking a look on the inside. Oh. Holy.
And first, second, and third, they're about to have a 3-way battle for first. He's got him on the inside. He just can't complete that pass.
Ross is on his bumper there.
Oh! Ray Farlow just rear-ended the 71 of Colton Davis.
Getting tight now.
Oh, Nate Davis is right there. Got by Ray Farlow. I'm not sure anybody has anything for Ross Phillips, but somebody may have something for the 71 of Colton Davis.
36 still looking on the inside. Davis, no, he didn't get the pass there. I think that's it.
Yep,
Right.
yep, that is it.
They finally straightened them out, and we had a good race at the end.
Yeah, they once they get them single file, it looked like they calmed down a little bit and ran some good, clean racing. That should be the last heat race, so next will be the Trophy Dash.
Nice.
Alright folks, we are going to take a short little break here. We will be right back as soon as the guys pull out for the Trophy Dash. right, folks, we are back. Not a long intermission like we're used to, so that's a good thing. They are getting these 8 cars out here, 4 heat races, top 2 from each one will come here. This is strictly to decide where you start in the feature race. They've already been locked in, so now they're just going to decide where they'll start at.
Yeah, Charles, you got a pick for this race tonight?
Roger'd kill me if I didn't pick him. He's the owner of the league, but I'm gonna go for Roger. He's the last couple of races he's been wrecked, but he's up there now, starting 3rd. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Roger Wagner tonight.
Okay, 10-4. I'm not sure who to decide who I'm gonna go with. They got a bunch of good racers here.
Yeah, I don't know. Paul Crumry in the 8. He was a rocket in his heat, so he may be a force to be reckoned with here tonight.
I'm going to go with Justin Sanders there, the number 40, see how he does tonight.
Yeah, he was pretty hot in his heat too, man.
Hey,
Here they go.
Oh, Wagner.
Oh, no.
Started to go.
Yeah.
The leading the race didn't get on the gas enough.
Well, Paul jumped the gas there, but then he backed right off. And Roger ran right into the back of him.
Well, now we bring the caution out and get them lined back up one more time. Rudy, we're going to get a pick tonight, Rudy, in this race. Let's give it. I got Justin Sanders. He's got Roger Wagner.
In this race right here?
Yes.
This is the B main, right? No.
Trophy Dash.
This is Trophy Dash.
You know what? I'm going to have to go with Bentley Glazer on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked Roger Wagner and he spun out, so don't tell him.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Bentley Glazer on it because Bentley has been really, really fast, and he's gotten a lot faster now. I would have said John Batista, but John just didn't seem like he had it there earlier. I think he was getting better, and maybe the track was starting to come to him, but I think Bentley had a really good hookup there.
Okay, looks like Roger Wagner is going to start up there in, 3rd spot again.
Yep.
And you can see them just gunning it a little bit. They are ready. All right, green flag.
When Paul jumped the gas, he did. Roger gets into him again.
Man,
That
that looked like it caught up Bentley Glazer as well. Roger Wagner and Paul Crumry get in. Justin Sanders and Paul Crumry, or not Paul Crumry, Bentley Glazer all getting together.
Oh yeah, and the number 40 there of Justin Sanders, yeah. And Bentley Glazer, yeah, all 4 of them got it really bad. But Roger just was all out of shape when he went into the turn right there and got into them all, so. All right.
We're going to regroup and do it again.
Yep. Paul Crumry will lead him off again. They'll get this underway yet.
Yeah, they'll get it going there. Once they get going, they usually sort it out and get some good green flag racing.
The next dirt sprint car race, you're not, tomorrow night, but we're not streaming that tomorrow night.
Right, not tomorrow night, but we will be going will be Sunday with the, Sunday night will be the late model series.
Oh, late model. But you want to know about the sprint car.
Oh, that will be next Thursday.
We got to know Roger Wagner.
Wagner's really, really loose tonight.
Yeah, he's having some difficulties here. Looks like he has told them to keep right on digging, so Crumry still in the lead. Second place, Justin Sanders is, man, I'm saying, well, my pick, Bentley Glazer, is back in the field away.
My pick's in the pits.
Batista.
Sanders gonna get there, man. Let's see if he can make that move.
Oh, we got it a little too sideways and lost a lot of speed.
He's got to be careful because Alcina's coming upon him and Batista. We know how them two have been racing, boy. They have been really hot. Oh, Cena way up high, up into the cushion. He's finding some grip up there, though, enough to keep him ahead of John Batista right now. Here comes Batista on the outside. Nope, he's not going to be able to do it. Cena's keeping that position.
He's going to go up right with him just to stop him from passing on that high side.
Yeah, it's like we always say, Charles, what do we always say? This is a full contact.
Yep. We may have a battle going on for the lead with Justin and Paul Crumry here in a second. He was right on his tail. He's lost a little bit in the last half a lap, though.
I'll tell you what, Paul has really found some muscle tonight, man. I'm telling you what, he has been extremely good here tonight. Might be just kind of like this track car combination could be right in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, he is definitely flying. Both the 40 and the 8 are just extremely fast tonight. There's a nice little three-way battle going on with John Batista, Colton Davis, and Alcina, though. That is for 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Yes, it is. That's a great race going on there. Batista he's trying everything he can to try to get by Alcina, but now he's in that, they're both racing in that same groove right there. It's really going to be difficult for one of them to try to pass the other one. They're going to have to hope somebody gets out of shape.
Oh, Sanders gets by the leader.
Oh boy. He did.
It's going to be a great race.
Oh, contact. Oh, he into the wall. That should throw a caution right there.
Yeah, everybody is slowing down now. Nope. No caution.
Oh, man, I can't believe, not going to get back out there. Oh, no. Come on, Paul. Get back out there, buddy. He just posted on Facebook there on the MaxSpeedTV Facebook page. Tell him about the, how much he appreciated us broadcasting the races, and man, it was really cool. Pictures of his new car, that new 7-Up car, and man, that looks pretty. And Cena.
They almost got into each other. Looks like that is it. He's slowing down some.
Yep. And it looks like Colton Davis will take up 3rd, but wow, what a fantastic finish that was. Yay. Yeah, too bad, Paul Crumry. Wow, what the heck.
And they'll do their typical stop on the backstretch, let the race control write down where they finished. So that will be the trophy dash. Next will be the B-main.
All right, let me see if I wanted to see if I could get Paul down here and maybe talk to him. Paul Crumry, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Wow, man. You had a fast car out there. You've been fast all night. Let me just kind of ask you this question now. The track and this car combination, is this kind of fall right into your wheelhouse? Because, man, you are hot tonight.
Yeah, I like USA. I mean, it's slick and it's real narrow, so it's hard to pass. And you know, once you find your groove, you can really get in there. But yeah, this track is really worn out for the trophy dash, and yeah, it just seems like the new paint schemes making it a little faster. I don't know if it's the bubbles around it or what.
I think so, man. I'll tell you what. I seen that post you put on Facebook about it, and man, that car's pretty. That's something we were talking about. I've never seen a 7-Up car, and
Yeah,
that looks awesome.
yeah, I never saw one before, so I figured, what the heck, I'm always looking to be different. I got my farm all colored, so I figured I'll put some bubbles on this thing, go 7-Up, see what we can do.
Heck yeah. Well, we go to the B main next, so you're going to be in that B main. You ready to race these guys up again and show them your muscle?
Actually, I think I skipped right to the A main for that win at the heat race. So,
very good.
So it's kind of nice having my first heat win with MaxSpeedTV and you, Rudy. I appreciate it. You guys always support me. You guys always mention me on the TV, and thanks everything for you guys do up there. It's really awesome. I love the new layout. I love the new format. Looks great.
Very good. Well, good luck and congrats on making it to the A main, Paul. Good job. Keep it up.
We'll do. We'll see if we can put this sucker in the podium here at the end of the night.
All right. Good luck, man.
Thanks, Rudy.
Wow. He's pumped up.
Yeah, he is.
All right, Dirty Dude.
This is a big field, but keep in mind this is only the B main.
Yeah,
It only gets bigger from here.
that's right. These are all but the top 8. The top 8 that already made it in: Justin Sanders, Bentley Glazer, John Batista, Al Cena, Roger Wagner, Paul Crumry, Ross Phillips, and Ed, you're out.
Yeah, I'm out. That's fine, because I just wanted to come down and broadcast with you guys. Like I said, my steering wheel's messed up, so.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to invert the field here, it looks like.
Let's see. Well, we're on it. Fixing to probably go green. Let's go on board with Cody for a while. See what that looks like from his point of view.
There you go. Second place. Heck yeah. Or third. Excuse me.
Yeah, right next to his teammate there.
Yeah.
Well, while we're at it, you can obviously don't leave our stream. We want you here, but you can see twitch.tv/Dirty Dude right there. You can see a little better if Cody Olsen didn't have a big chunk of mud right in the middle of his visor.
See that? Yeah, Dirty Dude. That's spelled D-E-W-D. Oh, he's not streaming tonight.
Oh, he's not? Oh, that's right. Well, you can see it in future races anyway.
There you go.
Getting some love taps from Cody Olsen.
Yeah. Should be exciting. We're probably going to see a few cautions in this one.
Yeah, I would expect to see at least one. I mean, even with this caliber of guys, you're going to have some. Green flag.
Oh, boy. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, we got a bunch of Nate Davis involved in that. I'm trying to find him here. Let's go back and take a look at that. I guess you're in control of that.
That looks like Jason Allison in the 51, so we'll take a gander back and see what happened. Looks like the 51, oh!
The 115 got into Nate Davis.
I'm not sure who that was, but somebody was blinking really bad. That could have kind of scared you a little bit. You see someone blinking in front of you and caused that little chain reaction.
Alright, back up live. Dirty Dude and Zach Rounds on the front row. Two of the fastest guys out here tonight. Of the fastest. Zach actually didn't qualify that well back in 6th, but had a pretty good heat race. Just didn't make it to the A main. These are all the guys that did not make it to the A main here, folks.
This is a really strong field to have not made it, especially those top 5.
I know it. that just tells you the caliber of racing that's been going on out there. And man, how much that track slickened up, and by the time some of these guys got out there to race, it was, you know, the track was already getting slick.
Yeah, and look at the 8th place, Ray Farlow. I believe, was he 3rd place or 2nd place last night? Here he is, 8th place in the B main right now.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see, man, if any of these guys could pick up any positions. Here we go, back
green.
That, Zach Brown gets a really good start. Oh, Nate Davis in the wall, though.
Oh, man, we got cars everywhere back there.
76 hit the wall, but he is back going straight, so it doesn't look like a caution will come out.
Wow, Stephen Bernard into the wall. Holy smokes, man, these guys are digging. And that did bring out another caution here, folks.
Looks like the 69 of John Winkler. Oh, they were both going a little slow, but it looks like Jason Allison may have tagged the 69 of John Winkler and ended up spinning him for a little loop there. That should be a lap completed at least once, so they should go single file, correct?
Yes, sir. Single file
Wow.
restart.
Dirty Dude Walker with the fastest time still, taking them to the green flag probably next time by. All right. Let's see, and they're taking 20 or 22. We don't know really.
Here we are, back to green. And Derek Walker's still hanging on to it.
They got a good battle going back there with Stephen Renaud. Danny Waller Jr. There's a good little battle going on back there.
Yep, just up ahead of them though, Nate Davis. Nate Davis trying to get around Darren Sizemore. He goes around on the outside. Sizemore in trouble. Gonna get tagged there by the number 72 of Ray Farlow. Farlow gonna get around Sizemore on the inside.
Touched just ever so slightly.
Yes, sir. Well, we know Ray is fast. He was very fast last night in the 350s. But again, add these extra few horsepower, boy, it really throws a big wallop into these guys.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, just because it's got more horsepower and is faster doesn't mean it goes faster. Because if you can't control it, it's not gonna work for you. Looks like a caution is out.
Is it the caution or is that the race?
69's in the pits again.
Okay, Winkler.
Oh yeah, he was on his side. So, almost getting hit by about 6 different cars too.
You'll have that in the big city, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We appreciate that very much. And hello to everybody. Trace Williams, Chris Cohn, Alan, William Kyle, good to see everybody in there, man. Good job. Thank you. Appreciate that very much.
Yeah, for anyone new out there, if we have a new one, please, if you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button, the like button. Let us know that you like what you see. That's what keeps us going. We will bring more action like this as often as we can.
Yep, and back to green. Derek Walker. Zach Brown. Well, I'm telling you, he is trying everything he can, but he don't have that Derek Walker playbook.
No.
Derek keeps that pretty well tightened down, so Zach Brown's in the process of making his own playbook. And man, look at the pressure he is keeping on Dirty Dude.
He is definitely, he's right there on his back bumper.
I'm telling you, man, that's great. Cody Olson, 3rd place. The higher they finish here, folks, the closer to the front they are in the A main. And is that it? Another caution.
I don't see anybody off pace. Must have been somebody. I don't see anybody off pace though. So, John Winkler did not come back on the track. So.
That might have been the race. I'm not sure. I don't see anybody that.
I don't see nobody stopping though.
Must have been the race. No, they're still under green. They're tightening back up or ready to go back green again. I don't know where the caution was.
It's one thing about dirt, man. They crash, they get going. It's so hard to find it.
And we really don't have a whole lot of time to look for it either, because they're about ready to go right back green again, you know?
Yeah. In the feature, we'll have a little more time, but you just don't have it here. They get going.
There we go. Green.
Oh, you're all right.
Man. Dirty Dude Walker getting a just great start. That's what he needed to help hold off Zach Rounds and Cody Olson. That's Steve Renaud's coming up at 1:15.
Yes, he is doing a real good job here trying to catch up to Cody Olson. Like I said, this is just the finishing. Where they finish here is where they'll start in the A main. Beyond the top 8. Top 8 are already locked in.
What are their laps here, you guys? You get 12 laps still here in the B main?
I believe so. Oh, we got a pass. Zach Jones for the lead. Oh, and Dirty Dude gonna take it back? Maybe. No, Zach Brown's coming right back on that outside. Man, what a run he got on the outside. Dirty Dude taking it down low again.
That bottom line just does not have the grip you need.
Contact.
Oh, we got contact with the 3rd and 4th driver back here.
Oh!
Man, look at these. Oh, they're bumping and banging. Cody Olson, Derek Side.
Oh.
Into the wall.
Cody Olson and Steve Renaud just took a violent flip. Steve Renaud's still upside down.
I think they both died.
Cody Olson's back under power. Has no front wing, but he is back under his own power now.
Wow, that was nuts. Zach Rounds for the lead, though. Not sure how many laps they got left. Can't be very many.
It's first caution we've had in at least 10 laps or so now they got going. I got some wood. I'll knock on it for that one because I got some nice wood desk I built. So I got some good wood here. Hopefully, we won't have any more. I would imagine they have to have probably 4 or 5 or less laps to go when they take the green here.
Okay, 6 laps left, he says.
I was close, 4 or 5.
Yep, 6 to go. boy, what a race up there for that lead. Holy smokes. I'm telling you what, Zach Rounds, I think he went to the Derek Walker School of Sprint Car Racing because, man, I'm telling you what, he put the move on Derek Walker right there.
Yeah,
Sure did.
yeah. That's one downside to streaming all your races. You know, people can watch it. He may have been studying him.
That could be. That very well could be. All right, here we go. Back to green. No. Oh, a fake out there.
Something going on there. Holy mackerel, you got loose there at the same time.
Yeah.
Are those tires a little hot or something, or are they just wore?
It may be plumb worn out.
Yeah, we were talking yesterday about the back tires on these cars. They never stop spinning the whole time.
And we've talked to Zach, he doesn't like being out front. He likes winning, but he doesn't like being out front on restarts and stuff because he doesn't know where the fast line is. He can't see anyone to follow him. So interesting to see how the restart goes.
All right, maybe we're going this time. Okay, here we go. Background, pretty good start that time.
That Ray Farlow's going to get by Dustin Sizemore. Not for long, Dustin.
Yeah, that outside line seems to be working pretty good. Derek Walker taking it down low, but he just cannot get that wash up in front of Zach Rounds.
Yeah, oh, Sizemore and Farlow getting into it.
Man, oh man, he's digging, but he just can't get it.
And either that is it or we're under caution again.
I think we're under caution again. Because that wasn't 6 laps.
Oh, yeah, well, that's right. Not sure what it was. I know Dustin Sizemore and Ray Farlow got into it in turn 1. Neither one of them actually wrecked. They got back into it and kept it going. It may have been just a premature caution there, thinking that somebody was going to end up upside down.
So Zach Rounds, Derek Walker, Darren Sizemore, and the number 72 there, Ray Farlow. Those are your top 4. Coming in 5th is Bob Raimondo. Doing a good job out there tonight, man. Okay, I think we're ready to go back green here. Nope, not yet.
One more.
You know, the more these guys turn the laps out here, the more that they're making that track slicker and slicker, you know. And man, it's getting interesting.
Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Zach likes this kind of track, so if it gets this worn out during the feature, you may see him shine a little bit more.
Wow, Michael Helmbolt just poked me and said tonight he'd like to give $25 to the winner on behalf of a fallen friend in honor of him.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Nice.
There we go.
Man, we gotta get him down here. Where he at?
Yeah, we can get him down here during either now or during our little intermission when we get our lineup set up.
Yeah, I'll tell him to hold on a minute.
Oh, dirty dude. He led that lap. Not sure what's going on with Zach Rounds. Oh, there he goes.
Man, he looked like he had a flat tire at first.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden he was shot out of a cannon on the backstretch.
Hey, Dirty Dude's not going to give up on that bottom line.
No. He had him there on it, and then it's like the bottom line worked for half a lap and then died.
Oh. I think he's just going to wind up settling for second there. Zach Rounds, ooh, out of shape. Oh, no. That opened up the bottom end. Dirty Dude's going to do the slide on him.
He bumped there just in turn 4. Now Zach's going to go to the bottom.
And we know that bottom's not working right now, so man, he just lost that lead. Dirty Dude back in front, Zach Round second.
Dirty Dude he's gonna take that highline and just say, "This is my spot now. You can't have it." So.
Yep. Darren Sizemore, 3rd place. Wow, what a run for Darren. Bob Ramundo and Ray Farlow in about, contact between them two. Brandon Thomas, Michael D'Amico back here. He's running without a point on his car, so he's had damage on his.
And
I think that was it.
yeah, I believe that will round it out. That will finish this race.
All right. Derek Walker winning. Zach Round 2nd. Darren Sizemore 3rd. Very good. All right, we're getting on to the A main here, but while we're waiting for them guys to line up, let's get down. Let's drag Michael down here. Let's see what Michael's got to say. Michael, you got a copy? Michael.
Yes, I do. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. We got you, brother. You say you got $25 to the winner tonight?
Yes, I do. I just got word tonight that a buddy of mine passed away overseas. I can't say a whole lot went on. And 410 Sprints was his favorite race. So in honor of his name, I want to pay $25 to the winner.
Oh my. Wow, that is really awesome, Michael. Sorry to hear about your friend, brother. Oh, that's terrible news. But thank you. That means a lot to these guys, you know. I mean, when you got somebody that's willing to step up like that, and what a good cause. I mean, to do that in honor of your friend, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, he was only 25 years old, so it's the reason why it's $25 for every year that he's lived.
Wow. Well, thank you, and I'm sure whoever that winner is, they're going to be really glad to receive that. I'm sure $25, man. That's going to be pretty awesome. I'll tell you, what do you think of the racing out here so far? Have you been in here watching, or are you watching the stream, or what?
Yes, I actually, right now I'm listening to it. I'm still traveling down the road. I'm out about of work, so I am listening to it. It sounds pretty good tonight, and I can't wait to see what happens in the A main tonight. Oh,
man. Well, we're getting to it here pretty quick. They're just going to the qualifying session and let the guys go out and kind of, dirty up the track a little bit before the A main. So, again, thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Be safe in your travels there. And, again, I'm very, very sorry to hear about your friend.
I thank you guys, and everybody. I hope you guys enjoy the race in honor of my friend.
We will, brother. And if you can stick around, we'll try to drag you down at the end of the race so you can personally award that $25 to the winner. How's that?
It sounds good to me. I mean, I can't guarantee anything throughout my travels.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll catch up with you.
All right. You guys have a great hope.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hey, thank you, Michael.
Man, that's pretty awesome.
All right, we got about 4 or so minutes. So before we forget it, because I have been known to do it occasionally, while they wear this track out real fast, we're gonna take a break, get some drinks, so we have a voice left after the end of this little warm-up session, and we will be right back after the national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we are back. Again, we have Rudy and Ed here in the booth with us today. Probably just moments away from them advancing this session to the feature race here tonight. Was it 40 laps, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
40 laps of just action-packed racing coming your way very shortly. And I finally got my voice back. Got some water in me.
Okay,
Well, that will be the trick.
Starting lineup is Justin Sanders. Now, these top 8 are the ones that were the top of the heat races that won they've raced their way in here. So, Justin Sanders, Al Cena, Colton Davis, John Batista, Ross Phillips, Bentley Glazer, Paul Crumry, and Roger Wagner. Those will be the top 8. From there back, we will have Derek Walker, Zach Rounds, Dustin Sizemore, Bob Phillips, Bob, what is that? What is his name? Bob what? Bob Ramundo, excuse me. Ray Farlow, Brandon Thomas, Michael D'Amico, Johnny Bell, Cody Olson, Stephen Renaud, Nathan Davis, Danny Waller, Phil Sanders, Jason Allison, Johnny or John.
Johnny Bell.
Oh, I don't know. Anyhow, back here, and then Ed Hewitt, but Ed is not in there, so I don't know. It says John W. Who's John W?
I do not recall it.
John Winkler.
Oh, John Winkler.
Golly, man, what the heck? We are bad.
Yeah, we're a little off our game tonight, but we're still number one, so it don't matter.
Okay, so now these guys will not go when they the pace truck will leave them around here, and they will not go once that pace truck dives onto pit road. Then they will line up in that order that they are supposed to be in. But Justin Sanders will be our leader. He was the top guy out here, actually, the top guy to win that heat.
Yeah, we'll probably let the grid off real fast, or our little overlay off real fast. Just let you see some of the features. We're only showing the flag, the track that we're at, and what the current state is right now. Obviously, it's gridding. That way you get a better feel of the complete field here. It's just a ton of cars. 20.
You think the surfaces, you guys, they're going back and to do the A now. Do you think the surface is going to get them around here a little better, or did they go out there and resurface the track for them?
Well, it's reset, but they'll be all right for probably about 10 laps, and then the track will start getting a little slicker. So probably about 10 or 15 laps, you know. And of course, then the weight of the car is going to change as the fuel burns off, and these cars do burn fuel off really quick. So that's something you got to keep an eye on. You know, they're 40 laps, they burn 30 gallons of fuel, so that's not very good gas mileage.
I don't think so.
No, I'll definitely take just a regular daily driver, because I wouldn't want to drive one of these around. You would be stopping at just about every gas station you could.
Well, it's like I said though, the back wheels on these things, they never stop spinning. They just never stop spinning, man. They spin all the way around these tracks, so that's why they get such terrible gas mileage. But these cars do hold 30 gallons. That's a lot of gas.
Yeah. And again, like Rudy said a second ago, we say every time we're here, that green flag will drop, but that does not mean we're going green. They will go get sorted out, get in the actual lineup, and then they will be given the green by race control. Then from that point on, iRacing will take over. And who'd you say our official pole, or our pole sitter is actually going to be, Rudy?
Justin Sanders.
And we'll focus on him then.
Yeah, once that pace truck gets to pit road, then they will line up in the order. It'll be Justin Sanders, Al Cena, Colton Davis, John Batista, Ross Phillip, Bentley Glazer, Paul Crumright, and Roger Wagner. That will be the top 8. They're not going green yet.
And they got 3 laps to get everything all sorted out. Funny, Justin Sanders actually was on pole, so he didn't have to go very far to get back to where he should be.
That's right. So we got 3 that did not start: Phil Stahl, Al Cena, and Ed Hewitt. Excuse me. And that's kind of a shame, because they were all 3 good drivers, and it's kind of a shame to not see them out there. And especially Al Cena, after having such a strong run, but fell through. You're gonna have that. Well, they got a couple of laps to go here before we get it. They cut them loose, and it'll be 40 laps, folks.
And we do want to remind you, if you like this type of racing, this is the best racing league out there. This is the Dirt Slingers Racing League. Make sure you give a thumbs up on the video, let us know you like it, and also subscribe if you haven't already. And hi Joshua, just popped in the chat for us.
I think they really soaked the water to that backstretch. I was looking at the lighting coming down in the backstretch, and you see the water on it.
That'd be a little slippery there for him then.
Oh, definitely, Charles, definitely.
But they'll get her dried out here.
Oh yeah.
They'll get that mud off that surface, and it'll become really slick then. So.
They will be going green this time by.
Yes, sir. Get them going, guys.
All right, Ed, you want the honors being the returner here? You've been here before, so why don't you have the honors?
Okay, thank you. Green flags waving, boogity, boogity, boogity. We're up at police.
Great start for Justin Sanders. Dirty Dude's putting a move back on Zach Rounds again. That is back for 8th and 9th position. That inside seems to be working for him right now. The question is, how long will it work? It's Paul Crumber. He's taking the high side, trying to get by, but now it's a three-way battle for 6th, 7th, and 8th. They're 2, 3, almost 4 wide at some point in the turns here. We got the 7, the 20, and the 28 3 wide right now. This Dirty Dude, Walker, Zach Rounds, and Philip Ross battling for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Oh, Roger Wagner's. Oh!
Roger Wagner's the ball.
Boy, did he ever take a fill there.
Yes, he did. That was a hard hit. Take a look and see what exactly, if somebody had help him there, or if he just did it on his own. Seems like he was watching a three-way battle. They were 3 wide in front of him on the backstretch the lap before. Oh, he tagged the back of the 7 and ended up spinning himself. I'm not sure how good that car will handle without that front wing, but he'll definitely weigh less.
Well, he can come to pit road. I mean, he's back there far enough. He can come to pit road and get a fresh car. They do have unlimited resets here, so he just does not want to go a lap down. He'll come around here and probably come into pit road. Yeah,
he sure does.
Justin Sanders is going to be still going to be your leader with John Batista 2nd, Colton Davis 3rd, Bentley Glazer 4th, and Dirty Dude Walker in 5th. It's going to be a great race.
It seemed to be pretty smooth. We got a good smooth sailing there at first. There, we got a little accident back there towards the back there, where Roger Wagner just come up and bumped the car just a little bit and threw him off angle a little bit.
And I didn't go back to see what happened to the 69, but he's on pit road as well, pulling off. That's John Winkler. Not sure if something happened after the actual caution, but he had about 2.5 minutes on pit road, so he towed for something.
Yeah, he was on there for quite a while. Well, Batista now in 2nd. Let's see what he can do with the leader, Colton Davis there, Bentley Glazer 4th, and Dirty Dude 5th. Here we go, back to green.
Colton Davis going to take the bottom side. There's nothing there to try to get by John Batista, though.
Bentley Glazer trying to stay ahead of Dirty Dude.
Oh!
And Dirty Dude into the wall.
Hey, man, he really got loose.
Yes, he did, and he hit the wall a ton, but he just, man, he never let off the gas right there.
Same thing. Ross. Yeah, Ross Phillips scraped the wall too, letting Zach Rounds get by him. Had a good little battle going back in the back with Steve Nudd, Nate Davis, and Cody Olson.
And Ray Farlow into that mix. He does get around Dustin Sizemore.
It's a 4-car battle for 9th through 12th. 14th, not bad.
Mundo 14, Brandon Thomas 15. Back up front, Batista now almost a full second behind Justin Sanders. Man, I'll tell you what, Sanders really
Wreck in the back. I don't know who that was, but wow, that was a hard lick.
Nate Davis.
Oh. And Danny Waller Jr., he was on his side.
Oh boy.
We can take a look at that, see who all was involved. Yeah, Danny Waller was racing Jason Allison. See any contact yet, but it was coming into turn 4. Oh, Jason Allison hit the inside wall, came up and hit Danny Waller and slammed him into the outside wall. That was a hard hit. Well, you want a good look at the engine? There you go, folks. As he has no front of the car left on that on the one machine of Danny Waller. That was a hard lick.
Yes, it was. Man. It's just thankful that this is just a sim. Because, man, I'll tell you what, we'd have some seriously injured people out there tonight.
Oh, definitely would.
Looks like Nate Davis and Danny Waller are gonna, I don't know if they're gonna return to the track or not. John Winkler looks like he is done for the night. We're down to 18 cars left out here racing right now. Michael D'Amico at the back of the field. He's still kind of trying to feel out the cars like you were, Ed.
It's just a hard thing, you know, trying to adjust up the steering. And I used to be good in my NR 2003. I used to love dirt. That's all I did. But these cars are just a little bit different than I'm used to. Like the horsepower is different. I mean, the steering is different. You got to get there and get that set up, your steering ratio anyways, get in these cars and then drive it. I mean, I guess I should have practiced more before jumping in a race. That's the biggest thing. So.
Yeah, that's always a good thing, you know. I mean, seat time is the best thing for you. All right, folks, here we go.
One more lap. One more lap, I think, guys.
Yeah, one more lap. They're going to cut them loose.
Not much has changed up front either.
No, these guys are on a heck of a show. Dirty Dude 5th, Zach Round 6th, and they are chasing Bentley Glazer. I mean, them three have been battling so hard. What a run for Colton Davis tonight. Shows up late, no practice, didn't even qualify good. And here we go, back to green.
Great start for Justin Sanders.
He even got a little tap in the rear there from John Batista.
GJ,
he got one upside down. Cody Olson.
Oh.
Poor Cody Olson, man. He was into the wall, almost went over the wall. I think Paul Crumray might have been involved in that too. Looks like he's out of shape.
I'll go back here and take a look at it. Not a bad start for Cody Olson. Not sure. It slid up a little bit, and him and Paul Crumray getting tagged. As just slid up just a hair, and into Paul Crumray there a little bit. Again, folks, for the one...
Looks like the 7 came down a little bit there.
It really could be. Our view is not very good from up here in the booth. That's why we have people out and about. Brave people out there getting closer to the cars than us up here in the booth. So,
yeah, 10-4. I mean, I leave that up to the admins, but that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, we have right about here, folks. There's a huge iRacing trailer, that hauler that just kind of blocks our view of that back stretch from this camera view. We don't get a good view, but hopefully we'll get some new cameras here shortly. They are on order, so we'll hopefully they get in here for the next USA race.
Well, Justin Sanders brought a good hot rod tonight. Charles, what do you think?
Yeah, he did. And then unfortunately, who was it? I forgot. Was it, yeah, Paul Crumry had a fairly decent one. He has obviously been involved in some incidents, but yeah, Justin Sanders, that thing is just on rails. That thing is flying tonight. I'm really not sure if
brought a rocket ship.
yeah, I'm not sure if John Batista has anything for him. If he does, he is going to earn every inch of passing him.
Back under green. And Stephen Renaud. Boy, look at this battle here. Stephen Renaud, Zach Brown, Ross Phillips, Ray Farlow into the mix of that.
Oh, well,
and everywhere. There are battles just all over the track right now. Oh, Ray Farlow hooks Zach Rounds.
Caution.
Oh.
That's going to bring out a caution. Oh,
boy,
my.
Ray Farlow, man, really got a little bump there. He got a little squirrely, didn't he?
Yeah, that involved at least 4 or 5 cars there. Take a look at that. I believe the 115, 7, 72, 28, all maybe tangled up in that. Because the 72 tags to 28. The 28 got hit by somebody, but I'm not. Oh, it was a 16 they touch. And then gets nailed by Roger Wagner in the process.
Farlow didn't have nowhere to go, man. That's too bad.
That was unfortunate. That is going to involve at least, we have 1, 2, at least 5 or 6 cars on pit road right now. So that's going to be Justin Winkler still on pit road, but Bob Raimondo's on pit road. Paul Crumry is still on pit road. Nate Davis, Zach Rounds, Roger Wagner, Ray Farlow, and Dustin Sizemore all making trips to visit. what do
you think, Charles? I think that was the big one.
I think that was the big one. That was the equivalent of Talladega or Daytona right there. That was a violent wreck.
I think they were throwing their sneakers out the window at them.
They might have been. I'm waiting to see a helmet go flying for somebody pull a Tony Stewart and start throwing some stuff. Looks like Roger Wagner and Zach Rounds are still in pits, as well as Bob Raimondo. Everybody else seems to be back on track, though.
Yeah, we got a couple of them that are lapped down. Nate Davis, Paul Crumry, 3 laps down each. So those two will be racing for positions. Now, the top 20 get points. If you're outside that top 20, you do not get any points. So just let everybody know. These guys are racing for points and for championship. And the winner gets $25 tonight. Michael Hemble. And here we go, back to green.
Another just outstanding start by Justin Sanders.
Davis.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, while that was going on, he got by John Batista.
Yes, he did. Batista third, And look at this dirty dude diving it in there to the bottom. He wants that run on Bentley Blazer.
Can you stick it though there?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. And finding that grip down on the bottom right now is probably going to be very difficult.
You know he's got a fast car if you get on that high side.
Yeah, I just don't think there's anything left on the bottom. It's all of the high side right now. You've got to get that person in front of you out of that lane before you can get into it. Otherwise, we're going to have another 5 or 6 car pileup like we did. And caution is out.
Johnny Bell on his side.
Man, we have a lot of cautions here tonight.
Caution number 5.
No, it looks like he may have not started that. He had Nate Davis coming out of pit road, along with I'm not sure if that was Ray Farlow coming out as well, but I don't think it was him. But yeah, at least Nate Davis was coming out of pit road, which kind of initiated that. He checked up just a little bit to not run over him, got it sideways, and got tagged by another car. So that is an unfortunate break for him.
We got a few more guys sitting on pit road. Ray Farlow, Johnny Bell. Some guys coming back out now. Nate Davis, Zach Rounds, Roger Wagner, all coming back out onto the track. We're going to have a few more cars back there at the tail end of the field.
It looks like
goes a lap down.
It looks like around about 9 or 10 laps when we go back to green.
Yep. Well, that brings Jason Allison up to 10th. He's inside the top 10, and Michael D'Amico 11th. So great run for them two.
Now here's my question, Louis. Those drivers that went into pit, and you said they have a fast reset. I'm just wondering why these drivers are a lap down. I mean, was there so many resets they want to give them?
Unless they had to tow. If they had to tow, it's a lengthily tow, you know.
Mm-hmm. Lights are up.
Get them going.
All right. We can get about half a lap, and we're going back green. This should be, yeah, they will have 10 laps to go when they take the green here. Hey, but let's do this for some, just for some giggles. Let's go on board with Sanders for this restart, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, pace truck should be pulling off. This truck pulls off at the very last second and just cuts it right in there. All right, and we are back on the green. So here we go. Green flag is out. Dustin Sanders again getting a just awesome start, pulling it away from John Batista and Colton Davis.
Oh, dirty dude got by Bentley Glazer. Glazer out of shape here. Whoa, look at the racing going on back here. Cody Olson, Stephen Renaud.
Almost four-way battle there going on, and that is for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Yeah, this is great racing right here, mid-pack.
Yeah, Justin Sanders has pretty much got the good 4 or 5 car lengths. About 2 car lengths now.
Yeah, Colton Davis is putting it on him here. Colton Davis holding off John Batista.
Ah, caution is out.
Another caution. What? Stephen Renaud looks like he gets together.
Yeah, Zach Rounds is missing his front wing, so I'm assuming he is involved in that, and somehow we will take a look.
I think he was.
I think we're going to have a one-lap shootout.
Yeah, him and Nate Day, he just kind of tags Nate Davis, but that doesn't rip off his wing. Oh, but he got into the back of Stephen Renaud, so yeah. Those 3 will be your ones involved in that.
Probably about a 4-lap shootout, and it's because they get them back going pretty quick here.
Okay.
Yeah, probably 4 laps. Guys coming in to freshen up their car there, get a new one. So got a couple guys sitting on pit road. Johnny Bell, John Winkler, and Nate Davis now pulls in.
Well, with about 5 or 6 laps to go here, since Ed, you're joining us in the booth here tonight. If you want, we can we'll let you grab third place, interview him. Roger, keep on calling you Roger tonight for some reason. Rudy, if you want to do second, I'll grab first.
He could be a Roger. You never know.
Roger.
Roger.
All right.
Justin Sanders, Colton Davis, John Batista, Dirty Dude, and Bentley Glazer. That's your top 5. Man, I don't think we're done yet.
No, I do not think so either. We're gonna have we'll have 5 laps to go right now, so be 4 to go when we take the green. Question is, can Justin Sanders hold off Colton Davis? Colton Davis is moving up in a hurry.
Well, our laps are cut down, so now it's time to go.
Yeah. And Colton Davis is right there as they take the green flag. Well, if that was just a bad start by Colton or a really good start by Justin.
Dirty Dude sliding. Oh my God, him and John Batista around each other again, and holy smokes, Bentley Glazer, Cody Olson. Oh my God, these guys.
Caution is out.
Michael D'Amico, I think. Yep, he's on his lid. Brandon Thomas.
Now, I would have been a good finish, man. That was good racing up front there.
Yeah, that probably will do it.
Yep. Yeah, they won't get back green now. So, wow, a lot of cautions here tonight. Unbelievable. You know, it kind of falls into the same thing as we had last Friday night, if you remember, Charles. A lot of cautions last Friday night, and you know, they were trying to cipher out why it was so terrible. And I think it's just that extra horsepower that the guys are, you know, they're not familiar with it that much over the 360s. That's just my opinion. You know,
yeah.
I think it's just that extra horsepower under the hood. I don't know, man. You know, you're talking between the 360s and the 410, 50 extra horsepower.
Yeah, well, obviously it's not the track. It's a total different track this week. So yeah, it's this guy. It's got to be the horsepower.
Oh, that ain't horsepower. My bad. That's the engine size. Duh. But there is a lot of horsepower difference between the 360 and the 410.
Yeah.
I don't know how much horsepower. That would be a question for Steam King. He could probably tell us.
I'm thinking, if I'm mistaken, they're in the range of like 800 something horsepower, something like that. Maybe over.
It's tremendous.
Yep, final lap and the lights are on, so that is unofficially your results.
Yep. As long as nobody wrecks or nobody gets into anything. So Justin Sanders will be the winner of $25 here tonight. And just to let you know, he led all the laps.
He got to the front, started there, and said, I'm out of here. Didn't let anybody buy him all night.
You know what? I want to be honest with you. I've been watching his career. He's a really good racer. He raced on my lead when we had him over our lead. And he's raced some other places, and he's a really good driver.
Well, I'll get the third place down here and start talking to him.
It is official. They're popping wheelies all over the place.
Alright, get you down here. We'll start with John Batista, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
John, you come in third tonight. Man, it looked pretty rough out there. A lot of cautions, but a lot of tough battles up there in the front. You were holding off quite a few guys out there. Dirty Dude, Cody Olson. Those guys really giving you a tough time. Tell me about the racing out there and just how you managed to hang on to third.
Pretty disappointed in my third place. I know for a fact I could have got second, and on one of the restarts, I did a wheelie on the front stretch. I let Colton go right around me on the outside, and it's all over on those last few laps, so you just can't do anything. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's a good points race, but you know, I really want to get a win this season. I've been finishing second, third, but yeah, Justin had the field covered by far. He was running that inside quite well beginning. I was running pretty good line at him, but he just I don't know, he had the secret sauce.
Well, getting that jump on the start and stuff probably helped him a lot too.
Yeah, that does help, but he was walking away from me even under green.
Well, when you were battling with Colton and Bentley and them guys up there, you guys seem to be racing pretty clean, but it's like there's one groove on that track, and two people can't share that groove, and make that pass complete. A lot of guys were trying to dive it down to the bottom and see if they could get a run and maybe a slide job on somebody. And I seen you do it there earlier, but it just seemed that bottom groove was not working, was it?
I mean, if your name's Derek Walker, you can make it work at all times. But I'm not a Derek Walker. I could use it the first 20 laps, but then it just I really stopped using it after Colton went around me on the outside. I didn't want to give up a third place and risk running the bottom for minimal to no gain. But yeah, I think once we fix these tracks, set the whole. When you start off with their percentage, there's just one slick line through the middle.
Yeah.
And once they actually have it so that if you drive over a piece of dirt, it actually transfers some rubber and it's not just a whole fudged operation.
Right.
When we're running the wall all the way around, I think it'll get more interesting because it's a lot easier to make a mistake on that wall than it is on the inside near the grass.
That's a fact, yes. All right. Well, third place it is for you tonight. Like you said, a good points night. So is there anybody you'd like to give a thank you out to?
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for broadcasting. Every week you do a great job. Roger from these on. We're getting better every week. This week, not so good, but there's a hiccup here and there. Wide Open Racing. We had an okay night tonight. Rick got a fourth place. I know he's really wanting that third. Thank God that yellow came out because he was all over me. But yeah, that's about it.
All right, buddy. Well, congrats on third, and we'll get the points done up here as soon as the race is over. Thank you.
Awesome. Good win, Justin.
Thanks.
All right, Ed. You got Colton?
Hey, Colton. Want to tell us about your little race tonight, man? I mean, you did 40 laps here on this dirt track tonight, man, in USA. Want to tell us a little bit about your racing tonight?
Well, started off, we showed up late, so that kind of put us in a hole, but we got lucky in our heat race, missing some wrecks, finding out the line pretty quick. We drove our way up to second. Started at the rear of the dash. Got lucky there again, and we finished third because Paul Krumrei, I think, spun and John messed up his line one lap. So we got lucky there. We started third. We were sitting good for the feature because we were starting on the inside. The high side's really not ever viable, so you get at least halfway in these weird track conditions. But yeah, that's the first half, and then feature. We got lucky finding out that the top slide was going to work around like lap 20 or something like that, because Bentley just got a ginormous run on me, and I just got lucky with that yellow coming out right after it. So yeah, then we kind of put her on the high side.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. It looked like the high side was the fastest line tonight on this track. I mean, I see a lot of cars try to dive to the bottom and just couldn't make that run to get back up on the. I mean, any driver couldn't get that pass. But all in all, I thought it was a good race. I think you did a good job of coming in second, man. You made some good moves out there. Congratulations again. And you want to give a thank you out to anybody out there tonight?
They weren't on the car, but we Last week we brought on K1 Speed as a sponsor and Race Ready Designs. I want to thank them.
Congratulations again there, Davis.
Thank you.
All right, that leads us to our winner for tonight, Justin Sanders. You got a copy?
Yeah.
All right. First off, congrats on the win and getting into the booth. At least for my first time. Rudy may have had you in here before. I'm not sure, but definitely first time I've got
to. Race.
Oh well, there you go. First race, first time in the booth. You can't. That's 1 for 1. You can't beat those odds. So first off, how's it feel to be in the booth, getting that victory?
It feels pretty good. Like, it'd have been better if the track was more 2-lane, but if you start on the pole, you pretty much can't get past.
And that seems neat.
The first half of the race, the track was just completely on the bottom, and then that went away, so it was just completely on the top, so there's nothing much anyone else could do.
Well, with that being said, I guess on the restart, you starting up top single file, you probably weren't too scared of anybody getting by you then.
Nah, I was fine on the starts, actually. It was better on the starts than anywhere else, probably.
Yeah, you definitely had a fast car all night, as Rudy was pointed out to me. There at the end of the race, you led all 40 laps. So, again, outstanding performance. It's rare that you see someone actually lead and dominate with the performance you did here tonight. That's obviously you weren't scared. You led the whole race. You had a rocket ship out there. Not sure if you've been aware, but Rudy and I, about mid-race, were informed that you're actually going to be taking home $25 for this race.
Yeah, I heard Rudy go up into the channel and say it, but my condolences go out to the guy's friend who died and his family and all the family and friends.
Yeah,
we've got Michael. We've got Michael in the booth here. Michael, you want to let Justin know about the money here, or is he even there? Michael?
Yes, you guys got me?
Yeah, we got you.
Justin, I want to congratulate you on your win tonight. I had a buddy of mine pass away, and his one favorite sport the whole time he was stateside was his 410 sprint cars. I received word tonight that he is no longer with us here on Earth, and that he had fallen. So tonight, in honor of his memory, I want to award you $25 for your win tonight.
I appreciate that. My condolences go out to you and all the friends and family.
Yeah, if you want to stand by after everything closes up, I'll try to get everything squared away as best as I can. But you ran a very good race tonight, and I'm sure he'd be honored to see that $25 went to you tonight for your great race tonight.
Well, thank you, Michael. We appreciate that very, very much. And Justin, again, congratulations. Charles, go ahead.
And with all that wrapped up, you got any sponsors, anybody you want to give a shout out to or a thank you to, Justin?
Thanks for Roger for letting me in the league last night, and I got to run it and win tonight, and thanks to True Speed Motorsports and you guys for putting on the show.
Alright, folks, so before we officially sign off here, we'll go through the official, unofficial results, we might add. We got first place, Justin Sanders. Second place, Colton Davis. Third place, John Batista. Fourth place, Dirty Dude Walker. Fifth place is going to be Bentley Glazier. Sixth place, if I can talk tonight, folks, Cody Olson. Seventh place, Ross Phillips. Eighth place, Jason Allison. Ninth place, Stephen Renaud. And 10th place, Dustin Sizemore. Rudy, you mind going through the rest of those?
Brandon Thomas in 11th. Michael D'Amico will come in 12th. Paul Crumry finishing 13th. Roger Wagner 14th. Zach Rounds with a disappointing 15th place finish back there. I think he was our points leader. Nathan Davis 16th. Ray Farlow 17th. Johnny Bell will come home 18th. Bob Ramundo 19th. Danny Waller Jr. 20th. John Winkler 21st. Phil Stahl will finish 22nd. Ed Hewitt 23rd. And Al Cena, which was having a really good race up there earlier in the B main and everything, he will finish dead last on the field in 24th position.
All right. Well, again, great racing here tonight. And on behalf of Rudy, Ed, and me, all the guys here that make MaxSpeedTV what it is, we got moderators, all the guys that make it, on behalf of Dirt Slingers Racing League and the Dirty Dozen, have a great night, and we will see you next Friday night.